Once upon a time, in a cozy little town nestled between rolling green hills and sparkling blue rivers, there lived a small, scruffy dog named Remy. Remy was a charming little fellow with big, brown eyes and a tail that wagged like a happy metronome. His fur was a patchwork of browns and blacks, and his ears were always perked up, as if he was constantly listening for something exciting. Remy lived with a kind-hearted woman named Mrs. Thompson in a quaint, ivy-covered cottage at the edge of the town. Mrs. Thompson loved Remy dearly, and they spent their days playing fetch in the garden, napping in the sun, and enjoying delicious treats. Despite the comfort of his home, Remy always dreamed of becoming a hero, just like the brave characters in the storybooks Mrs. Thompson read to him. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves danced in the breeze, a loud commotion echoed through the town. Remy's ears perked up as he heard the cries of townsfolk and the distant sirens of emergency vehicles. Without a moment's hesitation, Remy darted out of the garden and trotted toward the source of the noise. As he rounded the corner, he saw that a large tree had fallen across the main road, blocking traffic and trapping a group of people in their cars. The townsfolk were in a flurry, trying to figure out how to move the enormous tree. Remy, though small, was determined to help. He ran up to the crowd and barked loudly, trying to get their attention. "Look at that little dog," someone exclaimed. "What can he do?" Remy's heart sank, but he didn't give up. He remembered a story Mrs. Thompson had told him about a small, but brave mouse who helped save a kingdom. If a mouse could be a hero, surely he could be too. Spotting a familiar face among the crowd, Remy ran up to Benny, the town's handyman. Benny was trying to organize a plan to remove the tree, but he looked overwhelmed. "Benny!" Remy barked, wagging his tail energetically. Benny glanced down at the little dog and chuckled. "What are you doing here, Remy? We've got a big problem on our hands." Remy barked again, this time more insistently, and then he began to dart back and forth between the tree and the nearby town hall. Benny, noticing Remy's determination, decided to follow him. Remy led Benny to the town hall's tool shed, where a variety of tools were stored. Benny realized what Remy was trying to show him. "You want me to get the tools? Good idea, Remy." With Remy's help, Benny gathered a chainsaw and some strong ropes. They returned to the fallen tree, and with the help of other townsfolk, Benny began cutting and removing the branches. Remy, always on the move, barked encouragement and helped guide people to safety. The work was hard and took many hours, but thanks to Remy's quick thinking and Benny's skills, the road was finally cleared. The townsfolk cheered and clapped, and Benny lifted Remy high into the air. "You did it, Remy. You really are a hero," Benny said with a grin. Remy's tail wagged furiously, and he barked happily. He felt proud and excited, knowing that he had made a difference. As the sun began to set and the sky turned shades of pink and orange, Mrs. Thompson came running up to Remy, her eyes filled with relief and pride. "Oh, Remy! I've been looking all over for you. You're a hero," she exclaimed, hugging him tightly. That night, as Remy curled up in his favorite spot by the fireplace, he felt a warm glow inside. He realized that being a hero wasn't about being big or strong. It was about helping others and having the courage to act, no matter how small you might be.